Sorry it's a little dark, but I need to put this chain on, and I have no light source that direction, so just kind of gonna have to deal. And I need a press fit tool. Actually, I might not for this. This is really weird chain. You just need enough room. A couple things about chains. You'll need a press fit tool for actually pressing the link together, and then you will wind up taking this off. It'll be compressed. You can slide the pin or the retaining clip on it. The retaining clip goes this direction, right? So the closed section should go the drive direction, okay? As that's going, if it was reversed, it might clip or hit something and fling off. So if the closed direction hits something, it doesn't care, it just goes over it. So an easy way to do this after it's been pressed is that'll clip, and that's a good master link. That's exactly what you need. And this motorcycle now has a chain on it. The chain slack is way too much. So what we're going to do is take the rear axle, loosen it, back it out that direction with the retaining bolts, and should be good at that point. And at that point I need to align my wheel as well, so that'll happen. I have a tuning issue, but it runs. It's warm. So, still need to tighten the chain. I did change the oil, as you can see, I have oil. But other than that, everything works. I still have electricity to there. Horn, rear brake light, have a rear light, have a rear brake. Yeah. God. Sorry, it's probably been a few days, so you haven't seen a lot. Like, this is now my coolant overflow. You can see a lot of these on, not Woodrow, what is it? Lane Split or Boulevard. Somebody actually makes one of these. It's just a piece of leftover exhaust I have. Some flat sheet metal that I just welded to the top of it, punched a hole through the top of it, and that's just all it is. The tube runs all the way down because this is under pressure. So when coolant will overflow, it will overflow into here, and then it gets sucked back up into the radiator when it cools. So the tube has to be below the radiator line, or the coolant overflow line. There's a few things that I need to change. Like, one is my crankcase breathers need to be changed. Well, I need to run that one down. I need a bit longer fuel line because I want this to sweep a little better. What else? I need to also figure out whether my clutch works or not, which that'll be soon. But as far as things go, this is a really big win. Originally, I know it ran, but it didn't run really well. It actually ran like crap, which it's got jets in it that aren't really the greatest jets, more than likely. So I need to buy a couple jets, throw those in there, and kind of tune from there. Yeah, so I'll keep working on this for a bit. I did all the electronics off camera, like I said. I have lots left over. Everything fits in the box. My coils are actually mounted up here, and a lot of wiring is underneath the tank. I know before I said I wanted everything under the tank, but there's just too much. You can't actually put it there, especially with the two coils. It's just too hard. It would be a rat's nest, and it would just overheat. So yeah, I'll keep working, and I'll keep you updated. it is the next day. It was miserably hot out when I was doing that time lapse, but I got the engine out. Basically what I did was remove the rear wheel, since I had the rear wheel off anyway, and I wanted to drop the whole entire frame. Instead of removing the front, which I had originally intended, I supported the frame with a couple 2x4s running with the bike, and then initially I tried running against, and then realizing I needed to turn with the bike. Took out all the engine bolts, slowly lowered the frame, and then pulled the engine out. Engine comes out on passenger side. It can't come out this direction. As you see, there is a brace here that doesn't work. There's a lot I gotta clean up. Also, I found out that my axle for the swing arm is not clean. No one put lubricant in it, so it's got a couple million bumps rolling over a rusted shaft, which I need to clean that up before I throw it back in, and then flip over the entire frame and weld the bottom of the hardtail section a little better. I have it in place. It's better than tacked, but I would like to flip it over and just make sure it's clean, it's nice, it's perfect, it's done. Basically, I've got vertical welds on it, which I always like welding above something rather than having it above me. I need to basically clean up the frame after that, strip the paint. A lot of this will be paint stripping now. I have to go to the entire engine, strip that down paint-wise. I'm gonna keep the original silver, I think. I like the look of it. It's all right. It doesn't scream anything new, but if anything, I might redo the cylinders themselves, but I'm not entirely sure. I gotta figure that one out. But it all comes off with acetone. I took a brush, started scrubbing it with acetone, and that seemed to do the trick, which was nice because the paint the guy used sucks. It doesn't work very well. It should, paints like this. Everything that was used on the bike initially for that crap rattle cam job is basically you could take your thumbnail for a lot of it and just start scraping it off. So that's why it looked so poor. That's why the engine looks so poor. At one point it was probably all matte black, and then it just immediately came off. But the entire bike was done this way. There's overspray on everything. There's overspray on the triple clamps, the rear wheel. I scrubbed off all the crap on the brake rod for the rear brake, which is supposed to be chrome, but it's half chrome, half not, or was half chrome, half not. I just sat there with a brush and just scraped it off, which means as riding down the road, eventually it would peel off and start to look like crap, and it does. So I gotta fix that. And a lot of this, I'm now on the sprint for prep work. Yeah, I'm just flapping my gums, so time to clean, time to work.